I've been doing better with this version. I think this version is better for me too, because this version plays a more grindy game. I think the Bloods version, you have like one Bloods timing usually. This one's more grindy with the Fire Elementals against Warrior. I think the fact that you have extra 1-drops when Teletrog probably makes up for the Primal Fusion advantage, and plus you have 4 AoEs in Shaman Mirror compared to their 2. Huh. Maybe this version is better. I don't know. Maybe some people are better at this version, some people are better at the other version. Well, I know 4 mana, 7/7, you have a lot of 3 drops. Hex is a big thing right now. That's one of the reasons why Shaman Mirror is the most common matchup. And it gets Hex, so you're spending 5 mana for a 3 mana card. Execute is another thing. StrifeCro brought back. Yeah. I brought back the sushi. I'm happy I found the picture again. What do you think of Barnes instead of 1 Mana Tide? I really like Mana Tide. I think the Mana Tide's not a card I would consider taking out. Maybe take out 1 Lightning Storm instead. But don't have Ragnaros. Fire Elementals make Barnes worse too. I think the Barnes versions are in Fire Elemental lists generally, because Fire Elemental's just a 1/1. Strife supposed to bring Bouncers to not join the dark side. If only. Technically, playing Blood Mage has merits here. Blood Mage does damage, whereas these tomes don't. And it kind of stops it from the Acolyte Pain. But the problem is if he kills Blood Mage and then plays Acolyte, we can't one-shot it. So I think for this, my tentative plan is to play Feral Spirits here, and then I have a Blood Mage potential on turn 4. I can kill Doomsayer. Maybe I can, if I can find a way to kill Doomsayer on turn 5 if possible. Is that possible? Let's see, 3 plus Maelstrom Pearl 2. So far we can't really kill Maelstrom Pearl, unfortunately. Positioning, don't think it will matter. Let me just think. Let's see. I guess I'll put it here. I don't really know why it would matter, but it's easier to kill a Doomsayer with Flame Tongue like this, I believe, because it's 3 plus 4, exactly 7. Can't kill Frosto Doomsayer. I would be super surprised if he doesn't play Doomsayer. So setting for Blizzard, that's so greedy because he's freezing 5 damage.
There is a law to guide you.
Yeah, he's freezing 5 damage. You would think that the Frosto's worth more. Maybe his hand is like 2 Frostos, like a lot of freeze. Might be one reason why. I do like playing this over Fire Elemental. Just play Fire Elemental here before turn 7, still have something left over. Did lose our spell power. If we had spell power, we'd coin out the Spirit Claws. What about Ragnaros instead of 1 Fire Elemental? That's very reasonable. I don't see anything wrong with that. I just wonder what's better. Feels kind of close, yeah. Okay, how much damage do we have? Let's see, 8, 11, 9 more damage. We can deal 7 more damage. We can't pop his block. We're very close with Flame Tongue Totem, Azure Drake, Coin, Spirit Claws. This is a hard turn. Let's do
Little time.
I don't know what we do if we don't roll this. I think we don't roll the air totem. We have to trade our thunder buff in. The important thing here is that we have 2 minions with 5 health. So we can't trade our Fire Elemental, and we have to play Thing from Below this turn instead of the other moves. Because he has 6 mana Flame Strike, so he can Flame Strike Ping. So have 2 5 mana minions. That doesn't work as well. We need to consider going for a Hex here. I don't know if it really costs anything. Again, our hand's pretty heavy. There's not that many turns left. If anything, it's worth it just to hit him in the face for 3. Let's see. Not enough there. It actually might have been better to not take the face damage on and just take the trade anyways with the Thunder buff and the yeah, the same thing. If you roll a spell power, can Maelstrom Portal. Also, if I don't kill it, he can ping, or Flame Strike can ping. I can't play anything. I think I Hero Power here over Harrison Jones. Maybe it's correct to Hex here, actually. 4 mana. Yeah, let's Hex it. I'm not going to attack the frog because of the Maelstrom Portal.
What to do? What to do?
Mind if I roll need?
I don't know what his hand is. It could be burn. It could be just he one-shots me next turn. Like Evolved Cold Bolt or something like that. Not being able to stop like that. Turn 8 Doomsayer was a big point. I also took 5 unnecessary damage, I think. I like the idea of Ragnaros instead of one of my fire elementals. I think it might be more common in this list to do something like that anyways. I think when I was playing Reno Lock, that's when I realized how strong Midrange Shaman was. I was playing a game the other day where I was playing Reno Warlock and the other side was the Shaman, and I actually AoE'd him down like 5 or 6 times. Still almost lost. Super close. It's crazy how many times Shaman can refill the board after AoE. And you have to have it every time. It's so weird. Let's see here. Keep this for Living Roots, although he Living Roots turn 1 who put this. I'm just worried with this hand in Maelstrom Pearl, the minions too weak to swipe, and then it's okay. I guess it's probably worth it because of the weird like Living Roots turn 1 kind of play. He'll have Draxus keep drones. I believe they can almost never play Draxus against Shaman. Every time I played Reno Lock, I have never really been able to play Draxus. There's never a turn where you can play. It's very, very uncommon. I would say it's not that important to save Harrison for Draxus. Still playing Thalnos or Yogg and Mally Druid is a good. I played some Malaga's Druid yesterday. I feel like Yogg might be better, but I guess Thalnos is a fairly interesting sub for it. Because if anything, Yogg is the anti-Shaman card, and Blood Mage is also good in Shaman. Blood Mage also cycles, not really lowering your mana curve that much. So I guess this is why I have a hard time answering questions, because I don't know a definite answer, yes or no, but I guess it's viable, or it's very close in my opinion. StrifeCro coaching myself, kinda. What's the reasoning not including Doomhammer? It's just not used in this deck. Let's see, Rockbiter's gone. Doomhammer wasn't used even before Rockbiter's 1 mana in this deck, not really. Doomhammer is mostly a face shaman type card. It wasn't awful in this deck, but people I like Alkir more personally.
A natural mistake.
So we're gonna have to trade anyways here, even if we coin Feral Spirits and then we have 1 mana. So I'm just gonna Hero Power here. That's a really good one to get to. Low Gangsta, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Strife crew. Crowfist. All streamers that play Midrange Shaman, Mally Druid, or Mally Druid, Midrange, Murloc, Pally, or Mage. It's kind of true. I've had a hard time making other decks work. Maybe Control Warrior is another thing. So yeah, because if we play Coin Feral Spirits, we don't have a curve next turn, we still have to trade for a Blood Mage. We can play Feral Spirits before attacking next turn, giving us the same amount of damage. Well, we lose the 4 damage by not having the Feral Spirits, but it's much better to have a wider board, especially against Druid, where propagating Flame Tongue is a huge thing, and I have Flame Tongue in my hand. It's kind of unfortunate that dies to call here. It's hard to play around something like that, though. First sub ever. Well, thanks for choosing me to be what you sub to. Hey StrifeCro, when and why did you start streaming? Very curious what made you be a badass streamer. I started streaming like around 2 years ago. It was when Hearthstone was new. To be honest, I don't really have the type of personality to stream that well, but at that time I was like super good at Hearthstone. It's hard to not start streaming. I just started and never stopped. I've been feeling better about streaming nowadays, though. Unfortunately, this Flame Tongue's not that good. Right, the Hex here. If I Flame Tongue, I trade both in. If I Hex, they're just better targets to Hex, like 10 health minions. I think because Druid Claw is not really a thing anymore, I'd be really sad if I play Flame Tongue and he plays Druid Claw, but I don't think that'll happen. Then I can just either he snipes Flame Tongue with a spell, in which case, like, that's actually, I like it. If he snipes him with a spell, he plays off curve on 5 mana, he wants to play Drake and stuff a lot of times. And if he has like Wrath, he can snipe Flame Tongue at any point with Wrath. I can never protect it against a spell like Wrath, even with Feral Spirits. Omar is black. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Here's a Crowfist. Where are thoughts on Muzzy's Beast Druid? I have never seen the list. Okay, this is actually scary. I don't know about playing Feral Spirits here. I might just have to Hex here, because that's a spell power guy. Swipe is a disaster for me. Like, versus a lot of minions, or if you play Nourish, I can just play Feral Spirits, but... Alright, let me think of coining out Feral Spirits here after Hex. Let's see, we'll have 4 mana. We can't play Harrison. That's not a big deal. Is it a big deal? I think I'd rather have the Wolves, because I have more minions to propagate for trades. How bad is it if I get Arcane Giants and stuff? I think I have to. Because if I don't Hex this turn and he swipes, I still have to Hex next turn pretty much. And all I'm doing is, if he has Swipe, it's the same thing, except then he gets to kill my entire board with Swipe. Because he can Swipe here, Hero Power here, and kill Flame Tongue with Azure Drake. Still, I guess at that point, I still have to Hex next turn.
What to do?
All I'm doing is losing the whole board to Swipe.
Pay attention, class.
Got a lot of AoE. Shouldn't be too scary here with the Bad Teacher. It is, let's see, it's a Token Druid. I thought Token Druid would make a comeback after Malygos Druid got nerfed more, but it feels like people are still playing Malygos. I think the reason why Token Druid hasn't taken off is there's too many Shamans running 4 AoEs right now. Like me. I have to trade both of my guys in. Lightning Storm, I still have to trade both guys in. I think Maelstrom Pearl is better. I get to make another totem too. Actually, it doesn't even 1 mana minion. I think I had Maelstrom Probe before the Lightning Storm. I mean, yeah, before the hero power. It's no point, right? Even if it's spell power, it doesn't matter. In case I get an Inspire minion. Lightning Storm's still probably trading both in. Even if I trade one in, this board's not even, it's not even better. If I get, like, even if I get lucky on Lightning Storm, it's still horseplay. Because all I have is a 2/3 taunt. And I use, this way I have 2 minions. I get to use another hero power for thing from below. I need to get some stuff going soon. Feel like Arcane Giants are coming. There's only one more Violet Teacher, I guess. That's not that scary because I have 2 Lightning Storms. So use 1 Fandral, 1 Violet Teacher. Cards like Avdrake is super bad for me. Ancient of War, Emperor, these are really bad things. And Arcane Giants, I guess. At least 7 mana Arcane Giants, okay. I was thinking he would play a couple more other turns than Arcane Giant for cheap. I'm not too scared of this. I'm gonna play Hero Power, Totem Golem thing from below. Or I'm gonna play Terrasin plus Totem Golem. And then play this for cheaper. I guess since I get extra hero power, I like playing the hero power here. It's not really about tempo at this point for me. I only have a certain amount of value in my hand. Probably weird positioning, but I'm going to trade off here anyways for swipe. Let's see. He trades here. He swipes hero powers here. Go to 6/3. I guess I don't see enough of a difference with 2 Lightning Storms. Might be a case where I have to use 1 instead of 2, or I don't know, but I think if I take the trade, my chances of winning is so bad that it might be better for me to hope that he doesn't have swipe. That way I can get cards like Flame Tongue and Thunder Bluff and snowball the board like that.
What to do?
Over just... I mean, if his swipe's bad either way, even if I trade both the 1/1s, I don't think it significantly makes it better against swipe.
Time waits for no one.
I need a good minion here. I'm almost out of value. Lightwell. Ooh, get the Thunder Bluff. 2 totems, 3/5. That's so good.
There is a lot at stake.
I need a trade here for swipe. He just played Nourish. So if he didn't have last turn, it's very likely he doesn't now. I think when he takes Grindy, it's okay. Because I'm assuming he doesn't run like Malygos for the burst. Power the Well deck with my Lightning Storms. Oh, he is a Mally deck. Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
That belongs in a museum.
Am I going to BlizzCon? Yeah, I'm going to go. BlizzCon is in a couple weeks, I believe. BlizzCon is fun. It's actually one of my favorite conventions. I guess it makes sense since I'm a Blizzard gamer, but it's actually like more well run than a lot of conventions. I actually don't think this is unwinnable for me. We'll find out very soon though. If I come to BlizzCon, I'm gonna crash your place. No. I don't think so, unfortunately. Hey Era, how's it going? Okay, let's X here. Then we have 8 mana next turn if we Lightning Storm. After this turn, I don't think I can win anymore. We'll get one more draw, see if we can get something like spell power. Like, say we roll a spell power totem and we get a blood mage, double Langstorm deals 8 damage. I wonder if we even have a couple turns. I'm not sure. Probably not that many turns.
Time waits for no one.
Ooh, not bad at all. Oh, back in it.
Well played.
Kind of. Maybe I will. It doesn't have that many spells left. I guess he has Living Roots left. 2 Living Roots, 1 Moonfire, and 1 Swipe. That's not that high value though, especially if it has like Living Roots and trade in Starfire. How many cards do you have? 6 cards. He has 6 cards at 15. If we get to survive, I guess. Malygos, if he's running Yogg, it might not win him the game. Like, Yogg's super random at this point. Yogg also might fatigue him if he gets like sprints and stuff. Very likely Rag is dying here. Some spells, but I still have Lightning Storms to clear. The important thing is I got the 8/8, right? Let's see, that was 1 Living Roots, just 1 more Moonfire, 1 more Living Roots. Maybe that's the same for Malygos. Still play for Elemental here, just because if we want to play for value and use the Battlecry on a minion, it does make sense. I just don't think we can really kill anything with it that's that relevant. And as he uses more removal on our Fire Elemental, I might get Yogged here, is the main thing, but if he uses too much removal on the Fire Elemental, might be out of spells for Malygos too. Is he running Malygos this thing? I haven't seen any Power of the Wilds. Uh-oh. This will see his back because it draws in value. Okay, that's pretty good for me. J Turbine, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the StrifeCro. Crowfist. Okay, hope his Thistle Tea wasn't like Moonfire or Living Roots here. He hasn't put Emperor yet either. Let's see, he's taking 3 then 4 next turn. I'm thinking if he can play... Yeah, he can play Emperor and then Malygos. Still has time. Wonder what the Thistle is. I wonder what it is too. I don't know. Got a Crowfist. It could have been useless. Like, he could have gotten cards like Wild Growth or something. Oh, it was Moonfire. Wait, what just happened? He didn't kill me. This means he doesn't have Malygos, right? Or he could just Malygos Moonfired. Let's see, Moonfire's... I need to get a read. Each one would be 6. This was 6. It's 15. He could have done 15, 18. He could have really done... He might still have Malygos, actually. Oh, his spell power, that's right. Well, he can't take damage. Let's go ahead and... I don't think we can clear Malygos anyways. Might as well bolt him in the face to get the race going a little better for fatigue. Four and 5. I need to start 2 more turns. That's not looking good for me. Well, sometimes I can maybe kill him, like Spirit Calls plus Spell Power or something. Oh, Spirit Calls actually work with Jungle Moonkin. Oh! Oh, Think from Below for free. Oh wait, we don't have mana. Wait, I thought we had 10 mana, that was bad. Maybe I should have played Lightning Storm then.
Well played.
Dead. I've managed to go like less than 50% as Shaman.
Thrall versus Thrall. For Doomhammer. For the Frost Wolves.
I get a feeling with this variation of like Overload Shaman, it's not, especially with the early curve, it might not be good to keep the Maelstrom Portal because I have 4 AoEs, so it's easier to get AoE, as well as I actually do have a curve I can curve out with, just to play Freeze Mage. I mean, it's possible. I can play Freeze Mage, but I feel like I would run into a lot of warriors, though. That's a very good roll, I think. I think that's the best roll. Because now he has a hard time choosing which one to kill, right? He's gonna lightning bolt. Okay.
Elements guide me.
Strife, you're the anti-cancer, you have to fight it into your blood. Cthulhu Warrior is doing alright for me, that's interesting. I don't know, it feels like Cthulhu Warrior is just... It was never that great against Midrange Shaman, whereas nowadays with like no Cthulhu cards are generally better against this kind of deck. Kind of weak to Hex, a little bit slow to the cycle as well, less removal. We have a lot of breakpoints we can hit, right? So even though he has some okay, pretty good trades here, we can finish his minions off after the trade with our weapon or Lightning Storm. I don't like just straight up Lightning Storm this turn. I think it's the same scenario though with the second Spear Wolves. Let's see, our options here is to take 5. We do strand his Flame Tongue Totem. Let's see, he's going to turn 6, potential Fire Elemental. I don't like the Lightning Storm here either. I'm not going to re-equip, because if I play Thunderbuff Hero Power, still the charge next turn, it's hard to say that I would need, like I can't fit in 1 mana on turn 8. Turn 7 I never need to fit in 1 mana because I have 1 charge. It's also bad if he has Harrison too, so yeah, I don't think so. I have to consider Harrison here. The Thunderbolt's really good, and I do have Lightning Storm already. I'm just kind of worried about Harrison because I don't get to kill his totem. He has his own Thunder Bluff next turn. So do this. Some draws too, though. Trade's a little bit better. We could go Storm.
What to do?
Okay, I think it's very reasonable. I can double AoE. I can get Flame Tongue here, as well as Blood Mage.
There's little time. Elements guide me.
It's kind of possible that we don't need to squeeze in this mana again. But I'm not sure. It's getting a little bit too iffy for me now. Since I drew a lot of cards. I'm drawing a lot of cards now, so it's hard to predict. 7 I can still Thunder Bluff. Later on though. And on 9 after turn 7 we might want a Fire Elemental plus Storm. I don't even think I'm playing Thunder Bluff on 7. We traded. Didn't go face. Okay, I have 7 mana.
I wonder.
Next turn we have some Drake top decks for the Drake Lightning Storm. Nice. Cannot afford to take that damage at this point. So I have Overlord for 3, I have 7 mana, it's a Thunderbuff Hero Power. I'm trying to think if we place Mantide here instead of to the left, because at this point I think it's all about not cards. Like, I might just want to propagate a little bit better with Flame Tongue. Like, I guess I don't mind if I have to lose my Mana Tide Totem on a trade with propagation sometimes here. My life is so low. Okay, good thing I didn't get a spell power. Oh, that's a good draw.
There is a lot at stake here.
Trade.
What to do? Elements guide me.
This is gonna be good, especially if there's another AoE. Thing from below might still enable me to hold on a little bit. I think that was the roll. Actually, it doesn't really matter how it rolled. If we play Totem Golem here of 9 mana, maybe Taunt Totem is better. Assuming he has another Hex here, or Hex here. I'm trying to think if Totem Golem is better, or Hero Power after Ragnar's thing. It looks like Totem Golem is better just for tempo. If he has 1 Hex... If Rag hits this, I win no matter what. Just 1 Hex, Lightning Bolt.
Little time.
We hunger for vengeance.
There is a lot at stake. Elements guide me.
Alright, got this. I think I stop his draw so I don't die to double top deck. Harder to die to like 2 lightning bolts with spell power or something. Totem Golem might be better, I don't know. The reason I play the taunt is the hero powers. I was hoping a taunt totem, which I did get a taunt totem. It would save me from some iterations of lethal. Mostly Hex plus Lightning Bolt. It saves me if I get the taunt. Go ahead, yeah. What do you think of your Grinder Mage deck from last week? I haven't been doing good with it.